And we are out of initiative.
No. I wanted more. Dang. Lyra, please bring me something more to kill.
Welcome on in, happy Thursday, and I hope everyone has had a great day so far. And let's go around the table and introduce everyone. And let's start, as usual, with Sen.
Salutations. Yes, I'm not muted. Hello. Sen is Sen. And Sen is the unmuted one. Today, once more, for your entertainment, but mostly for my own, Sen shall grace you all by playing the amazing, the only, the bearded and blue Escurida, Klebik of Selune.
Okay, do you have inspiration? Otherwise
I
you
might.
can, otherwise you can
I
have
have.
one from that introduction. Or you can bounce it to someone who doesn't have it.
Reliana.
Hello.
Fair enough, Reliana, you get a inspiration point.
I'm gonna misuse it.
That's what
Point.
that's there for.
Mischief man.
Mooney.
I was afraid she was going to come to me next after that. I just can't match it. So I'm Moonstar or Mooney or Moon, playing Fenna Dazzlecase, the Evocation Rock Gnome Wizard, who is. Oh, how can I match it with Sen?
I mean-
Tall and sweet and
The mother of the group.
chirpy.
I mean, your sense of fashion when it comes to hats is unmatchable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love them.
Do you know the thing is I was wearing it today and I forgot that I was wearing it, and everyone every so often there's someone saying, oh, because I actually go into work today and everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, I like your hat. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still wearing it. Oh no, that's great.
I love your hats. Just gonna put that out. Yeah. Hat game on point.
Thank you.
Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith. I'm playing Reliana Sapphire, the tiefling, variant tiefling?
Winged
Is that a
tiefling.
Winged tiefling, whatever. She's special.
Is she though?
Is she though? Is she? A dragon sorcerer.
Cycle, be nice. Vits.
Hello, I am Vitskugga, and I'm playing Silas Nimmalon, the half-orc, half-elf, Were-Raven, Zealot Barbarian, Champion of Lyra. Join Lyra's cult today, or you shall die. Yes.
I am so happy that Alexia is no longer here.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If she only knew the legacy she'd left.
Yes. A mark upon the world. The cult of Lyra. You
Yes.
are either joyful or you're dead.
Laugh or
now.
die.
Yes.
I mean,
Die
I know a
laughing.
village called
You're left
Valaki.
all your life.
Well, that is like taking the whole a good laugh extends your life quite a little bit too literal.
A little bit.
Yes.
And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or
Oi.
Oi, you there. If Lilith has any say in it, and she does, especially on my channel at least, I am.
Power.
I
I
am
am
the,
the almighty. Sorry.
the Queen of Ducks.
Yes.
I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and yes. And I'm apparently, well, I am the person people think has any clue on how to keep anything on track when it comes to my players.
You're herding cats. What do you expect?
Getting my cat into the shower is easier than keeping you guys on track.
I heard crack, but sure. I'll go back to my corner now.
It's fine. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Last time on Whatchamacallit and Friends, Sen is looking for his notes in order to do a proper recap. In the meantime, listen to the beautiful music of This is the Wrong Map.
Well,
Where the fuck am I? That's
we-
not the Guild campaign.
The party divided.
Yes! Something you are not supposed to do.
We are in
But you did.
Candlekeep, it's fine. The only thing that can
Yes.
attack us here are books. Thank God Alexia is
Exactly.
gone because she would be scared.
So, we returned from our great adventure a few days late. On the way back, we heard some rumors about this weird cultist group and some weird attack on Baldur's Gate, and some temple of Baal and giant brains and dead tree. Very weird, but it's all dealt with, so it's no concern. Just another Tuesday for Baldur's Gate. After all, a furnace is right around the corner. Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun. But yes, so after we arrived, we decided to split up. Silas wanted to go murk a dragon for stuff. Veliana wanted to go along because dragon. So they talked about they talked with a dragon spirit. Silas wanted to get magic weapons. The dragon told him about one of the two ways to get horde items. That is, let an item steep in the horde. However, the dragon did not tell the other way to do so. Which, fair. I would agree with that. That's not something you say often. But it is there. Veliana was fully against this, however. For some reason. Which I didn't write down. But it does exist. Meanwhile, Sui and Fella went to speak with Bookworm to get the rewards and just give her an update about the status of what's going on. Afterwards, they went to the library and they read some books.
Unfortunately, not hand in hand, but hey ho.
Oh,
Because that's a bit too much. She is an old lady. That's not how I do that.
you're not helping elderly people cross the streets, Anne?
No, I'm not.
Jesus
Not even when
Christ,
they
what kind of
asked
cleric
for
are
it.
you?
But yeah, Sui found this weird book and this weird note which says, "Can deities be revived?" Question mark. What that means and everything else, you'll find out later on Whatchamacallit and Friends. I'm still open to naming suggestions.
Whatchamacallit, I still love that. Whatchamacallit and Friends. Yes.
Listen, until we get the Raven Girl back, it's not gonna be Raven Girl and Friends. And the next time we get Raven Girl and Friends is with Descent into a Furnace. The adventures of Raven Girl in hell. Watch as the girl that is a raven, but is also a girl, descends into the hell with her friends to face hellish beings like limers and imps and Zerials. But also watch as she gets the amazing sword and stone and becomes the angel raven girl that she's always meant to be. Because if that sword doesn't go to the raven girl, then something is wrong.
How will she wield it?
In the feet. It's a sentient sword, it can help.
Yeah, but she's a raven. Ravens are like this big.
Listen, as long as you attune switch, you get certain stats and abilities and extra wings.
I mean, true.
I'm. Every living creature can attune to items. How do you think that trolls can become smart with a
True. Headband of
serpent
intellect.
stuff? How did jelly become jelly?
Because they're
It's
so
a deep,
jolly.
deep and profound question.
Yes. How did jelly become jelly? Gluttony. Gluttony. Most mainly.
We like to call it waste disposal. Jelly was providing an integral service to the college.
Discriminate engulfing.
I would not call it discriminate.
Well, it wasn't indiscriminate. I mean, you know, go over the wizards.
Listen, they throw them to Jelly. Jelly was just there. It's not his fault that he ate all the children. Sorry. Students, not children.
And on that note, yes, what they are referring to is Wizards and Weirdness, a 2-part mini campaign thing that we ran over 2 weekends and that I will edit and post on YouTube next week sometime. I have a backlog of shit I need done. Because I've been sick. It's
Yay.
remarkable how that stuff piles up when you can't do anything about it. But yes, on that note, we are going to pause this. Hope that Sirenscape actually starts while I'll do a thing. And yeah, so the music you were listening to during that introduction and recap was by Adrian von Ziegler. The sound effects that you're gonna hear during the game is by Sirenscape. The overlay and starting soon screen were made by me. This is a modified version of the Court of Air from the book Candlekeep Mysteries because we needed a beanstalk drawn in.
What do you mean?
And if you want to know what you can do for your channel points to help or hinder the party, do what Lillith did a while back and type in !perks in the chat. Now I need to find where my Candlekeep soundscape was. Okay, I was flipping through the soundscapes and the background image for one of them is a Illithid with a brain in a crystal ball. Okay then.
Yay.
Nope. From the new version of Vandalin. There it is. Yes, it was a brain ball. Definitely. There we go. Can you guys hear the music?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Good. I couldn't hear it at all, so I was like, It has been a few hours since you. Wait, hold on. What did we do last? Where did we end? Yeah, you were going to
I found
meet.
the amulet.
Yes, you did. You found an amulet of a clockwork amulet.
Yes.
Thanks to Vitz.
Yes.
Now let's see. No, why is everything covering that? There we go. Ow. A few hours have passed since you went your separate ways, and you are all now back. Because I do remember you said you wanted to meet back at the Hearth.
Yes.
Where is my everything? Here's my everything. Where's the Hearth? There it. Hello? There we go. I don't know why, but my computer is so slow right now. It's ridiculous. So, I'm gonna move you guys inside. As usual, the Hearth is absolutely packed with people. Even though most of the people have now gone home for the day. The bartender is running back and forth, and you can see. No, that's not how that works. And you can. The bartender is running back and forth with orders, and you can see a bunch of people sitting by the bar. You can also see a lot of people coming and going from the doors leading off to extra dimensional spaces that are sometimes needed to facilitate extra space. Unfortunately, I cannot show you exactly how packed this place is, because then my browser will crash because of all of the tokens, but it is absolutely packed with people. What would you guys like to do?
Would you maybe like something to eat?
Yes,
Would be nice.
a hearty stew sounds about right.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's mid to late afternoon.
Yes, food is always welcome. And maybe just it's a little early, but maybe just a small glass of wine to go with it would be lovely as well. Thank you, dear.
Oh, does anyone else want something to drink?
I think I'll actually stay strong. I'll drink some water.
Perhaps some ale. Wait, how late is it? DM?
Yes?
How
Mid to late
late?
afternoon.
Mid to late afternoon.
Yes, an ale sounds about right.
Okay, just find a table if it is possible.
Shall I help you with carrying?
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay.
Here you are, dear, and
I can do it. You can go sit down and enjoy. I'm stronger than all of you, so I can carry it. It's fine.
It's not a matter of strength. Just needs
No,
some
it
extra fat.
is, depending on how much you're carrying.
I am not gonna have a discussion with you.
Liliana will go and find a table, looking really defeated over being called away.
and before she goes, Fenna will just give her some money, or however. How was it? What was it? Gold seems too much, but whatever a meal would cost, she'd give her. Use this, dear, for the meals.
Silas is going to the barkeep without taking any money, and just goes and says, "Hey, barkeep,
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes?
food for 4 people. One big glass of water, one big tankard of ale, and one big glass of wine. And Eliana, what do you want to drink?
I'll some sweet wine if they have some.
And a big glass of sweet wine. And I hand over a platinum piece.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see if I have. And he starts rummaging around under the counter. And then, after some rummaging, you see his head pop up again. I don't have exact change.
Keep the change.
You sure? That's a lot of money.
Is it?
Yeah.
How much money is it?
It's like a year's wages.
Keep it. It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
Just make sure we got food and drinks and.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll bring it out for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, guys, I paid for the food, the drinks. Let's go and find a table.
Is there any table that is actually not packed?
Give me. Hold on. Suri has the highest passive perception, right? Why are you not switching? Hello? There we go. Okay, so, never mind. For some reason, Marbor's roles have showed up in this campaign.
Okay.
That's a
That's
bit.
interesting.
That's a character from a completely different campaign. I mean, I'm in it, but I don't play that character.
It might have been because I controlled him
It could be.
during last session.
I mean,
Could be.
could be, but oh, that's what I was confused about. So, anyone who wants can roll me a perception check. If you beat 17, you find it before Suri does.
Yes.
That's what
And
I.
yeah, release the dice.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, people.
I don't think that Fenna would even
chasing.
try. She's like knee high in a swathe of people, so she's probably not much chance.
Nice. So
Over there. That table.
you do notice that what's it called? His name is little guy, I think. You do notice that people are not sitting next to the ogre. Doesn't seem to bother the ogre at all, but he sits there again with his glasses perched on his nose, reading another one of his many books. But
I is beside the ogre, but I don't think he minds.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm sure if there's room, he'll be happy to share it.
Cool. Let's go. And I just shuffle my way through the crowd.
Fenna would
Little
just be
one, that's
holding on to Liliana's just holding on to Liliana somewhere, just to make sure that she doesn't lose her amongst the or she gets lost amongst the crowd.
If she tries to like get a hold of her cape, it will kind of like getting a hold of her wings, so she will be a little bit, and she will take your hand instead, actually. I mean, you, I don't like people touching my back.
I'm so sorry, dear. It's just a very
It's
crowded
fine.
places.
She
I've
will
been in a
reach
very
out her.
crowded place for a very long time.
She will reach out her hand and be like, you just have to ask.
I'm sorry. May I? Yes, may I follow you? She just take your hand and walk along with you.
Yeah, she will take your hand and be like, it's fine. I mean, people are people. They have a tendency to crowd around.
Well, it's a tavern. It's a hearth, and it's feeding time. Makes perfect sense. And
It does.
too crowded for the broom, even, I feel. Never mind. Thank you, dear.
You're very welcome, Benna.
Once we're seated, I say, before I forget, dear, I did ask about your books, and
Did you get them?
yes, bookworm said they're ready for collection. You just need to pick them up at the reception at the Pillars of Pedagogy. She did ask me to just remind you, of course, normal Candlekeep rules apply. You can read them at the Pillars, or you can read them here. Like our good friend, the ogre here. But you mustn't take them out of outside of Candlekeep. But yes, otherwise they're ready when you are.
Oh, I didn't know you can take them with you. Thank you for telling me.
Oh no, don't take them outside Candlekeep. You have to read them inside Candlekeep. Those are the two places that you could read them.
But
Couldn't you
thank
get
you
a
for
printed
telling me.
copy? I'm pretty sure you could pay for getting a printed copy.
Oh, I don't have that kind of money.
How much can it be?
It is quite expensive. My own church had to pay quite a bit to get the books we wanted.
How many books do you need?
I don't know how many books that I can borrow because I wasn't told.
No, but how many books would you need a copy of if you want a copy?
I don't know.
I think it was about... Was it like 150 or 200 gold per book you wanted a copy of?
You can just see poor Reliana's eyes widen in shock. It's 200 gold.
I think it was something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I wanted a book copy and I got it. Reward, but I know it was pretty expensive.
The ogre shifts his glasses a little bit and looks up at Reliana, and it depends on the book.
Why was my book so expensive?
Well,
I mean, I don't know what's in the books. That's why I need to read them first.
that makes sense. For example, the one I'm reading right now, Perilous Fungi of the Underdark. It will cost me 250 gold pieces to copy it, which is why I'm reading it here.
That is very clever.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I've never met the ogre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, same. Well, my story is long, but it's a pleasure to meet you too. And
Oh,
he holds
collection
out
online.
a gigantic hand to you. It's easily like the size of your head.
She will reach back and just shake it gently.
He's surprisingly gentle when he shakes your hand, and then takes his hand back. Just, I think the cheapest book I've ever copied was just 10 gold pieces. It was a book that was easy to get anywhere, but I liked the annotations they'd had here in the library, so I wanted all of it copied.
I mean, I need to go to the bookbinder because Bookworm's quite interested in having a copy of my notes. So we could always ask or inquire further. Yes, soon to be published. Quite exciting. But yes, I will go there later. So it's quite possible. I don't know how long it will take. Surely not that long. For someone experienced.
Oh, no, normally it just takes a couple of days. Again, depending on the book and how many people are working on the book. If it's a thin book, it may be a day. Like a tome could take a week, or not a week, a 10-day.
Fenna envisages the wine-soaked few pages, which is what she had. Yes. Well, probably not. Probably wouldn't take that long to copy my notes. To be fair.
That is quite clever to take notes.
Just some little musings of our time.
And I mean, when I was younger, I loved to read adventures.
Me too. I kept reading these heroic stories all the time.
Now we're listening.
Especially about dragons. I love dragons.
Yes, dragons are great.
Yeah. They're glorious and strong and scary. Beautiful at the same time.
I mean, they aren't that scary.
Well, that shadow dragon we saw was pretty scary. Or I wouldn't say saw it because it was very brief and very temporary, but I felt a bit scared, if I'm honest. And yeah, dragons can be scary.
Oh, if
But
you
also
want...
exciting.
Oh, I do apologize. If you want books on dragons, you have to get the it's more of a tome. It's called The First World.
You see that you have piqued Reliana's interest.
Yeah, Silas looks very interested as well. I'm gonna get a copy of that.
Oh, yes, I highly recommend it. It's about how the dragons were made.
They were made.
Well, not so much made, but you have heard of the dragon gods, right? Tiamat and Bahamut and Sardior.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah.
so
Tiamat I've heard of, and then the silver dragon.
Bahamut.
Right, that one.
You mentioned Sardio?
Yes. So Bahamut and Tiamat are the most well known. Tiamat unfortunately fell into the abyss, and I haven't read so much about what happened there, but she's currently confined in the lower planes. Bahamut, no one really knows where he is at any given time. And Sardior perished during the destruction of the First World, but rumors say that pieces of him live on in his descendants.
Oh, I would love to read that book.
Yeah, it's called the First World.
I do hope Bookworm got me that book, so I at least can read it.
Oh, if you asked for books on dragons, she would definitely have added that book to the pile.
Fenna, you said you were going there afterwards, right?
Well, I'm going to the bookbinders, but I can always show you where the pillars are if you're not familiar with where they are.
No, I basically just got in here with, and she looks over at Suri. I basically just got in here and got dragged into the beanstalk.
Oh, I am sorry, Dad.
Oh,
Didn't realize it
you
was
don't need to apologize.
forced upon you.
No. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I didn't have the time to look around and know where things are. I basically just followed Suri.
What she was trying to say is that in order to enter Candlekeep, you need either give a book, or in this case, complete a task. Since a beanstalk was there and Bookworm was looking for people to complete it, it was a good chance for Reliana to gain access to Candlekeep, and thus the books she seeks.
Ah, that makes
To an
sense.
end.
You can just see Reliana's eye gloss over as she looks at Suri for helping her out. Like, thank you.
Did I
Oh,
bring anything? I don't think I brought anything. No,
What did you mean brought?
I didn't bring anything to get access.
Then how did you enter?
I don't know. I think I helped with a quest or something. But I think that was after I got in. Did I get in after?
Didn't she give them a map or something?
Yeah, you gave them a map over a piece of the astral sea.
Oh. Right. Yeah, right. I brought a map. That's
That could do it.
yeah. I mean, it was just a small scribbling map, kind of. Some parts of the astral sea. But
I mean, most of the books I read is basically already here, so I wouldn't actually get access even if I wanted to. Lucky for me, Suri kind of took pity on me.
I would not say.
well, I
it
mean,
was-
if you just asked for help, I would have helped you anyway. So, all good.
This, do remember, this was at a time before we met, and just after we met, you threatened to kill us.
Does
I
have a
mean-
fair point.
I mean, only reason I did that was because, oh, well, you now kind of know my condition, and well, I just wanted to.
What I'm trying to say is that you offer your help, but at that time, Reliana would have had no reason to go to you for help.
Oh no, probably not. But
And
I
you
think I
weren't
didn't
outside.
threaten you until after we got together.
Yes, Reliana?
And to be fair, I I didn't see any of you at the gate either. It was basically just lots of tieflings from Baldur's Gate, and I was lucky to meet Suri.
Well, that's good at least.
Fenna's mind is going round in circles as she's hearing this, and then she's also realising that as that was happening, they were also back at the carnival. At the same time, possibly. It's amazing how time goes round and round and round. And seems like such a long time ago now. But I'm very glad that you I'm very glad that you were assigned the task that you were, because well, I really don't think that we could have gone up that beanstalk in the way that we did without both of you.
Yeah, and you're both pretty chill.
I guess thank you.
You're welcome.
With a clatter, you hear with a clatter, you see a tray being placed down in front of you, and 3 tankards placed out, and a big glass of water. I'm sorry, but we ran out of clean wine glasses. I do hope you're fine with tankards.
Oh, I don't mind.
I don't drink wine.
Oh, yours has ale in it. Don't worry.
Perfectly fine.
Fenna will have a look, grab the tankard and just see what's the level of wine in that tankard.
About halfway.
Oh, well, I mean it's not the etiquette, but well, needs must. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. Thank you so much.
Oh, and he places 5 bowls around the table. I will be right back with the stew and some bread if you want some.
Oh, that would be lovely.
That would be great.
Sounds good.
The gentleman here said food, so I just grabbed something. I hope that's okay.
You got the right thing, because I did ask for stew.
Perfect. I shall be right back then.
Oh, yes, do.
Yes.
I just thought food. Food, do. Sounds almost the same.
It only takes a couple of minutes for the bartender to come back, or barkeep to come back with a large bowl filled with a hearty stew with big chunks of vegetables and meat in it. And balancing on top of it is a cutting board with half a loaf of bread and a piece of cheese on it. And balancing on top of the bread is a smaller bowl with butter. Oh, I hope that this is all to your liking.
It's more than good enough, thank you.
It looks lovely. Thank you so very much.
Perfect. Oh, little one, there's some for you as well. Okay. The ogre just waves a little, engrossed in his reading.
You can see the pure elegancy of a lady when she actually starts eating and drinking.
Nice.
You can see the pure brutality of Silent
Nice.
You can see as the tankard raises over Fenna's face, it sort of masks it all as she masters this art of drinking wine from a tankard. Oh, this is
Yes.
lovely. Did you find what you were seeking from the dragon spirit, Salus?
Yes and no. It's a bit complicated, but we need to find a crystal dragon's lair.
I mean, you don't need to.
Yes, if I want to have a dragon empowered weapon, of course I need to get to a crystal dragon's lair.
I mean, as long as you're not rude about it.
I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna ask if I can put my weapon there for a little time, and if I can bring it back with me later. And if they would be kind enough to enchant it for me while leaving it there. And if they do it, I'll offer them some sort of service. Maybe give them some Chinese.
I would recommend giving them the shinies before.
I won't say that I am an expert on dragons, but most of the time, anything related to a dragon's hoard is a bit of a
It's a touchy subject.
yes.
I mean, of course, if someone is trying to take something from my treasure hoard, it's very much very unwelcome thing. So I totally understand dragons when it comes to their lairs and hoards. I would not want people to steal from me either. But I'm not gonna steal. I'm gonna lend them my weapon, and then I'm gonna take my weapon back. Hopefully without any cost.
That's the thing, Silas. When a thing comes part of the hoard, sometimes they just don't want to give it back.
Well, if we have to resort to violence, that's how it's gonna go. But I will try to avoid it because it would be unnecessary to kill a very beautiful crystal dragon.
Well,
I think
can only
Liliana would
say
have gotten
good luck with
halfway,
that.
and as violence and killing comes into the picture, she's like, I'm just gonna get some air.
Okay.
Are you alright? Are you alright, dear?
I just need some air.
Okay.
Well,
Don't let your
Silas,
food get cold. She'll Senna will whisper to Rihanna. Are you sure you're all right, dear?
She won't hear anything except maybe some small sobbing in there.
well, Silas, I do hope. I wish you the best of luck on your dragon quest. Ever we meet again in the future, you tell me how it went.
I was hoping you would come along. You're a knack of solving things. Liliana's really good at dragons as well, it seems.
I am not
Nice.
going. I see absolutely no reason go and bother dragons about anything
Well,
unless they are an immediate threat to the people.
we're not gonna bother the dragon. We're just gonna
We
go in
are.
there and
You are planning on bothering the dragon.
not
I am not
bothering
gonna
if
be
you're
pa-
just asking a favor.
I shall tell you, I will not be a part of that.
You don't have to go into the lair. You can wait outside. It's fine. But I will be the one going in and out. And then when we go back, I will go in and out.
Unfortunately, I have my duties to my church to deal with.
Duties, huges. We'll find something else for you to do. Maybe your goddess will be having something in that direction.
Perhaps, but that is not for you to decide.
No, I'm not deciding. I'm just saying it would be great to have you on my side.
And I thank you for your trust in me. Does that mean I shall help you bother dragons? Or be
That's it.
anywhere near you when that happens?
Like I said, you can wait outside. It's fine.
And as I said, I don't want to be anywhere near them.
Well, if you're outside, not near them. It's fine.
Definition of near might be a bit different. I would prefer to be a few villages away from a peaceful dragon.
Well, I mean, if it's a peaceful dragon, there's no reason to be afraid, is it?
Peaceful in this case means it doesn't go out to bother people. As such, we should respect it and don't go in to bother him, it,
Well,
them.
obviously, I'm not bothering them without a good reason. And of course, I'm gonna bring something as a payment so
I
that
feel
they
like-
will be appeased.
I feel like this discussion is going nowhere and we're just talking in circles.
No, you're just taking this too serious.
Let's change the subject. Well, you know what?
Sure.
I'm gonna go check up on Liliana. She disappeared there for a moment. It scared me.
Everyone.
Oh yeah.
What about you, little one? You wanna come and say hello to a dragon?
Well, Fenna, during that discussion, Fenna headed off to where she saw Reliana heading. She's a little bit worried about her.
God damn it.
In that case, I would have sat still if I saw you already going there.
The ogre looks at you over his glasses and says, as long as you do not actually have any intentions of stealing from the dragon, I would be happy to accompany you and take notes.
See, little one gets it.
Facepalm.
Well, in that case, as I said, I wish the two of you the best of luck.
Yeah, it doesn't say what that is. Reliana, what's your passive perception?
My passive?
Yeah.
12.
She gets kidnapped.
It wouldn't surprise
Oh,
me.
come on. Okay. No. You feel something cold creep up your spine, Reliana, and it feels like all the happiness and warmth is just crawling out of you.
Oh fuck again.
She will jump away.
And your shadow is not moving with you.
Fucking shadows!
And behind you, you see it move from the wall and start moving towards you.
So it looks threatening, right?
Oh, hell yeah. It's like, it's your shadow, but it's long and almost, you know, like if you're standing on a flat field where in sunset, you know that long shadow you get?
Yeah.
This, but it's standing up. And it's
So
reaching for you.
so it was in Touch's reach, right? When she tried to move away.
Almost.
Okay.
You can still feel that cold, joyless atmosphere around you.
Ooh. Okay.
And while you can still hear the people in the tavern talking through the slightly open door, you can hear the crackling of the hearth. And you can hear people talking and cheering. It's very, very far away, almost dimmed.
She will cast Witch Bolt as she moves away because she has been mugged before.
Roll attack, and then roll initiative. I do believe that hits. Hold on. Yes,
of
it
us?
does. Suri, you would hear something crackling over the sound of the people in the tavern. It doesn't sound like... You're a cleric. It sounds like magic being cast.
Also, is Fenna with Valiana right now?
I was about to say, where's Fenna? Fenna's like trying to work her way through the crowd.
Yeah, I'd say that you're almost at the door. You would also hear it.
Hear it but not see it.
Yeah.
She'll
Magic being
and-
cast, that's outside. That's
She'll
actually
whisper-
moving enough to yeah, for Sue to go take a look.
and Fenna will whisper to Reliana. Reliana, dear, are you all right? I'm on my way.
I think I lost my shadow.
I'll be with you straight away, dear. She'll come out.
Oh, Spectre's doing that. I can't find the... There it is.
And where we are outside, is there anyone else outside where we are immediately, or is it just...
No, there's
Just
no
us.
one just outside, other than Reliana and apparently something what looks like a warped version. Fenna, you can see that she's indeed... Reliana is still casting her regular shadow, but a distorted version of it is standing in front of her as well, and now connected with Witch Bolt.
So, as soon as she comes out, she'll just do a firebolt on the witch-bolted shadow being.
Okay. Here we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where are you? Here it is. Come on.
Isn't that?
So-
That hits.
Oh yeah, that hits. Oof, that is a good chunk of damage. Your witch bolt did 11 damage. How much did these guys have? There we go. So the shadow in front of no. Hello. Okay. You're not supposed to have -5. There you go. Is not looking great. And Fenna, please roll initiative as well. Oof. Yeah, Suri, you would have heard the crackling of magic.
Again,
Yeah, again.
as I said, the first was enough for me to at least go and take a look.
Yeah.
The second means I'm gonna actually go over there.
Through the open door.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure how fast I can go. Oh fuck.
Hold on. You're not in initiative yet, but you can, if you dash, you can. Nah, with 30 feet you can look through the door.
It's actually 5 feet back. Which is good enough for me to see all those 3.
So, as you look outside, you see 2 long, dark creatures moving towards Fenna and Reliana. You can see straight through them. And I'd say as someone who serves Selune,
Yep.
you know these as shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can roll initiative if you want.
Can I immediately act?
They haven't seen you. The shadows haven't noticed you yet. So, yeah, you can.
Let me see what the 30 feet. What was gonna be? Fuck. If I use turn on that,
Uh-huh.
each undead they can see or hear you within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Which is this one and this one. That one is just outside of reach.
Yeah.
But those who can see and or hear me.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my action to turn on that.
Okay.
Since I'm level 5, I have destroy undead.
Nice. Oof.
Now, I believe that shadows are CR a health.
Yep.
So if they fail the DC 16 Wisdom save, they get destroyed.
Yeah, both of them are destroyed.
They must fail the save.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a
Okay.
2.
In that case, both of them get destroyed.
So, Fenna and Reliana in front of you, you just see this shadow.
Go up in white flames.
And the one behind you as well. Well, the one directly behind you as well.
Undead in Candlekeep. What's the world coming to? It's actually the first time I use turn undead.
And it will be just a little bit confused as to what's happening, because she knows Firebolt definitely doesn't do that.
You would have heard Suri's prayer.
Is Suri where Suri is on the
Yeah.
like, is he still inside the
Yep.
the thing quite a little? Wow, okay.
If
do I
shadows
notice
could-
anything of this? Passive 14.
You would notice Suri stopping by the door and praying.
grabbing his amulet and saying a loud prayer. Most likely in Celestial.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
Neither do I, so hey.
If Fenna has heard Suri praying, then oh no, she can't talk on the thing. It's not her turn.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
So,
loose with that.
so she'll probably just say to Liliana, I recognise the work of Suri. We're not by ourselves.
Yeah, Silas, you would have, like, you would notice Suri walking over to the door, like brisk pace walking, and then stopping and praying.
What you doing, Suri? Can't just pray in the middle of the room.
One moment, please.
Just put him on hold.
No, I have the perfect reply. Just I've written that on my sheet. Anywhere the moon shines is a place of Selune, and thus a place of prayer.
You're inside a building. The moon doesn't shine.
There are windows, and I'm standing in the door opening. Of course it shines here. Now, let me be, I'm busy.
Alright.
Okay, and this. No, they're definitely not smart enough for that. This shadow is going to move up and it's going to lash out towards Fenna with dark, shadowy tendrils snaking towards Fenna with a hello 16.
Is she shield?
I'm sorry?
Can she shield?
Yeah, you can use shield as your reaction. What does that add?
I think it's +5.
Okay.
There's breath. That's why it's AC.
Yep, then it will.
Until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, that gives you 17, so it misses. But you feel this cold just gripping you for a moment and then pull back. As it looks like this shadowy being is taking part of your shadow with it. And then it seems to go back to normal again. Suri did do shame. Those two are dead. Hold on. I moved too fast. There it is. From the tree, you see another one crawl out towards you, Reliana.
Oh, yippee. Can't I cry in peace?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's gonna hurt.
Fuck, there are more of them? Would he have been within range? Let's do his prayer.
They were just outside the range.
Shite.
Well, one of them was just outside, and yep, two of them were just outside the range.
Oh well, Spirit Guardian's time. Let's be rude about it.
15 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And you suddenly feel cold and like all your strength, what little you already have, is drained from you as you lose 2 points of strength.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm on 6 strength.
It's
Super.
here. Suri, you see another one seem to materialize out of the ground. This one far outside your range, unfortunately.
I should have waited a turn, gotten outside, then use it to get rid of them all in one go.
Can this one actually get? No, it cannot.
Hasty, too hasty.
But it can't get up. Like, it has to dash to get here. Those 2 have already been destroyed.
Could I have used Gift of the Gem Dragon on the one who attacked me?
What does that do?
When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet of you, you can use your reaction to force a creature to make a strength saving throw. DC equals 11 plus your ability modifier of the score increases by this feat. On a failure, the creature takes 2d8 force damage and gets pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, sure.
So that's basically... So I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is a 6 minus 2, so 4.
Yeah, that fails. So 7 damage and it gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
Nice. And 10 feet is here. Is it further than that? No, let's go back. So there's 10 feet. And Fenna.
I just like the idea of this, if she can do this. So she'd brought out her tankard of wine when she came out.
Uh-huh.
I just like the image of like when she cast shield that she dropped the tankard. So then she's going to on the tankard on the floor. She's going to cast catapult. So it's going to lift up and it's going to hurl
Yes.
at the. Is it this one that's looking damaged?
No, it's this one over here.
Which one? This one.
This one. Under the tree. Well, all 3.
Okay.
Under the middle of the tree.
Okay. So she can hurl it, but she's got to hurl it in a straight line. So it's actually gonna hit Liliana first. So
I mean, you can move.
she'll yeah. Well, no, it's the tankard that's on the. It's the tankard that's on the floor. It's the tankard which lifts and
but
moves across. She'll do it. She'll do it to that one.
I mean, you can hold it in your hand and cast catapult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. On the it says if it's not being worn or carried. Oh well, if she can do that, then yeah, she'll move. She'll keep the tankard.
Or you can kick it. It's an item interaction. Just move it slightly and then cast.
So cool. Yeah, that's what she does. So she does that. So she can then sort of like hurl it at this one without it hitting Leona. They need to make a dex save. 16.
I don't think. Please don't be very dexterous. That's a 17.
Oh, damn it. She shouldn't have had that much wine as she had before this fight started. So unfortunately, then she will move her 20 feet just a little bit further away. That's her rush.
As you pass across where the other shadow was, you just see a small pile of white glowing embers on the ground
Nice.
from all that holy fire they got absolutely torched with. Reliana.
I need the two, these ones to make con saves.
Okay. One fail, one success.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. So this one failed. This one succeeded.
Yeah.
So this one is absolutely vaporized. And Silas, you just hear a boom from outside. You also notice that several other of the patrons in here have noticed the noise.
I will walk over to. Is there what's going on out there exactly?
You're muted.
Huh?
Shadows.
Shadows? What do you mean shadows?
Shadows, undead, creatures.
Fuck. And I dash out.
Yep.
Stand on his way.
Why do you guys leave all the fun without me?
Please roll
Give me
initiative.
some. Initiative. 21.
Nice. As you run out, you see the ground has been pushed up by the whatever that was that made a lot of noise. Seemed to have started with Reliana and pushed up dirt and grass and a bit of smoking shadow that's now on the ground, and also a long, strange-looking dark thing.
Alright. Is my turn or is it?
You have the best initiative.
You also dashed.
You also dashed.
Okay.
So you can get there, but you can't attack on this turn.
Just reading up, I guess.
Nice. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Reliana?
If I move away, I can get attacked, so no.
Nice. That one's dead. Suri.
Begin with, move outside. Then I will use Spirit Guardians.
Oof. Okay.
Dome. 10 feet more. That's no longer central on me. It's stupid.
Oh, it just needs to update a little. It's a little bit slow in updating.
It is following you.
It's following,
Okay.
but it's lagging.
For me, it looks weird.
Yeah, it looks weird on my end as well. It just you move, and then the aura comes.
Like it's like I'm at the very edge of the aura, no longer at the center. But yeah,
Yeah, it's centered here, so yeah.
yeah. So that's my action.
Yep.
And that's actually all I am going to do. Because it should be enough.
Yeah. So, that guy.
Wisdom save and difficult terrain.
15 wisdom save.
16.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 15 plus 0,
Okay.
so.
Yes. So he takes full damage, which is 14.
Yeah, that one.
And also radiant,
Yep.
which gets doubled because the shadows.
Yep. Does your radiant damage look the same as your turn undead? Because then you have a white cascade between you and Reliana.
No, so it's you know what? Yes, I forgot how I flavored Spirit Guardians. I think it was Als.
Yep. Well, the shadow between you and Reliana is going up.
Smoke.
Literally, like smoking.
As white angelic owls are fluttering around me.
Nice. I didn't add that. Where did you go? Oh, there you go. It's this one's turn, and no, he's not. So he's gonna run in and try to attack Reliana. Which I'm guessing it also takes damage from Spirit Guardians.
Yes, doesn't enter. Wisdom save.
That's a fail.
Oof. That's a low roll. 6, which is doubled.
Yeah, it's still dead. Those celestial owls just break this being.
Out of the spell.
Fenna.
Are you still alive?
Please give me a perception check.
Stay within reach of me. You'll be safe.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Nine.
You feel like there's something watching you, but you're not sure from where.
Does it feel malevolent?
Yes, definitely.
If Suri shout that out, stay close to me and you'll be safe. Because he did. She's gonna come in and she's gonna be watching around, and she's just gonna say, "We're not done yet. I don't think. I don't know if she's got anything. Has she got anything? Not really. She will, at this point, because she hasn't had it up, cast Mage Armor. I was saying Candlekeep. She'll cast Mage Armor.
Nice.
That's
Ah.
it.
Oh, that's not gonna hit, but it's gonna make an attempt anyway. Suri, you
Yes.
feel that coldness starts seeping in through your armor, and then above you towers a large creature, bringing down its claws and raking across your armor.
We still take damage from Spirit Guardians.
Yep. Ugh.
That's a better roll.
Oof, that is a disastrous roll. Not a nat one, but damn close. That's a fail.
Okay. What did it roll to attack me?
A 6.
Yeah, a 6 is not gonna hit.
And Silas.
Do I notice this creature?
Yes. At least you would hear the of claws against metal.
Does it look strong?
Not really. It looks very spindly, but it's big and long arms and hands that ends in claws. And looking at it makes you feel cold to the bone.
I'm gonna walk up to it, and I would like to rage.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna scream in its face. You better bring something stronger, I'm bored! I'm gonna slash it in half.
Yep, roll to attack.
Recklessly, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Yep, that hits.
So that is 12 slashing damage, 4 radiant damage, and 2 rage damage.
And let me double check something. No, let me scroll. The radiant damage seems to do a lot more than you anticipated.
Alright. Does it look hurt?
Yes. Good chunks of it has just vanished in the radiant light that you dealt and that the celestial owls circling around you have dealt.
I'll just swing again.
Yep. 13 hits.
Okay, so that's 16 slashing damage, no radiant damage, and 2 rage damage. So 18 total, not at all.
Your cuts with the great axe does a lot less than you thought you feel that it should.
Yep.
But
This
it's
is why I need a magical weapon.
it is still looking very hurt. Reliana,
Let's see which fault is fake. That doesn't hit, does it?
do you have any inspiration or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. Jesus Christ.
You need a 13 to hit. You hit?
am very unlucky with my rolls.
You see the what does Witch Bolt do again?
Basically makes a bond between the caster and the target.
Yeah.
A beam of crackling blue energy laces out toward the creature within range. So 30 feet. So it's basically like a string.
Yeah. I always confuse that one and chain lightning.
Yeah, so her basically witch bolt looks like strings going around the body.
You see the strings wrap around, but it doesn't seem to do anything. The creature just shakes them off. They clearly hit. You could see that they hit, but they don't seem to be doing anything.
She's getting a little weak in the knees because, Jesus Christ, she has 6 strength now.
Yeah.
So she's basically just like hitting, like going backwards, hitting the wall, kind of like just trying to keep on her legs. And that's her turn.
Suri.
Sacred Flame. Dex save, please.
What is it with my rolls today? That's a nat 1.
8 points of radiant damage.
You see, though, that Sacred Flame do a ton more damage than you thought it would do.
Because unlike in Baldur's Gate, Sacred Flame actually hits in D&D.
Right! Sacred Flame and
Never hits.
Frostbolt. These two bastards never hit.
But yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna hope I can kill it with the
Maybe Feta kills it.
Got it.
Wait,
yeah.
didn't it take a turn after Silas?
No, they share initiative. So Silas and
you
this.
got radiant damage from your spiritual.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
took-
but if he didn't, if there was his turn and then Silas came, now it's nearly its turn again. He'll take damage after Fenna.
yeah, the Silas and the Shadow Demon share initiative, so it would be would likely take damage if Fenna doesn't kill it.
Murder Fena.
So yeah, Fenna, it's your turn.
This killing rampage. She will. It's like it is all at ground level, yeah. This.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
under the
so-
you're under this tree.
Yeah. She'll get the broom, raise up 15 feet, and then when she's got a better view of it, she'll do a firebolt.
Yep. That's a hit. Yeah. How do you want to do it?
As her the fire, as she casts from her wine-soaked hand, it's just gonna sort of come down straight in the middle of it. Right. Not white flame, but corresponding nice orange flame. Just
Nice. And as this large winged shadow creature goes up in orange flames, you hear the din of the tavern inside also die down as people return to their seats. The show is now over. And
You son of a bitches!
and we are out of initiative.
No, 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 no. I wanted more. God dang. Lyra, please bring me something more to kill.
That is not something you should ask of the goddess Lyra.
I mean, as long as it brings joy to people. I mean, the people inside seem to enjoy the show. I just get to perform.
If it turns around, you will still see poor Liliana crying, so.
Are you okay, Liliana? Are you hurt? Do I have a potion? I don't have a potion.
Perhaps, Silas, it might be better if you just go inside. Make sure food is still there.
Why? Liliana's crying. Make sure she's okay.
Yes, which I shall do. Now we should give her some space and not crowd her.
I'm standing
Aside,
quite far away.
besides, if it comes to healing, then I have quite some expertise in that.
What is everyone's perception?
18.
14.
11.
Roll some stealth.
Yeah, she's in a little bit of shock, so. When she cries, you see crystals instead of normal tears.
So yeah, Sue will walk up and use some medicine to check on her.
Is she okay? I mean, her tears are solid. I don't think that's normal.
You can see that she took a good chunk of necrotic damage from these shadow creatures, and a bunch of her. I want to use the word constitution, but that's not correct. Like, her muscles have started dwindling from the necrotic damage.
Okay, I will give her a second level Cure Wounds.
Now I need to double check the wording on these. I think. Okay. You would also be, but the 22. You would also know that this muscle pain will go away with rest, a short or long rest.
So Liliana, this is the best I can do for now. The shadows are quite lasting. But you'll be fine after a rest.
How close are you to her?
I am using Cure Wounds, so I have to physically touch you. So at least within touching range, 5 feet.
The best way to describe this is basically like just grabbing him and hugging him at the moment. Because she's scared shitless.
Don't worry, Liliana. As I said, you'll be fine. You just need to take a moment to rest.
You can just hear sobbing.
Perhaps it's better to get you someplace a bit more quiet. Does the tavern also have rooms like where we sleep, correct?
Next door, you have the House of Rest.
So I would guide Liliana over to the House of Rest.
Yeah, she will just like clench on to whatever clothes he has and just follow kind of shakingly because
He's wearing some vestments over his armor. He has to look the part of the priest.
she will just grab on to something and just like follow along.
Yeah, that's sort of an arm around you to support you.
Reliana, what's your spell DC?
My spell DC save, you mean?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
My passive investigation isn't that high.
No. Your disguise is safe, Reliana.
Yes. Though she has left a few crystals lying around.
Yes. But
So since I'm in physical contact, can I make an active investigation to figure out this amazing secret that's been hidden from us?
since you're
An
physical,
active passive.
I would say yes, with an active investigation check. You need to beat 16.
Got a +1, which is actually higher than most characters have that I play.
True.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck!
Nice. So, Reliana, please describe what Suri notices.
You notice that her wings are more crystallized. Her tail, that looked quite normal, has crystals coming out of it. And her horns, that seemed very normal, are just crystals growing out.
Mhm.
And her
And-
eyes are more vibrantly crystals. And you can tell why her tears look like crystals. Or are crystals.
Now is the question: does Sui get the link between Crystal Dragon and Veliana? Because
I would
she
say
was
it would be
obviously-
quite obvious by now, since she has been really...
Invested in dragons, got upset when Silas talked about the Crystal Dragon.
Mhm,
You are a sorcerer,
mhm.
which is
Yes.
known to us of the draconic bloodline, so yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I'd
would say you
say,
can put 2 and 2 together.
yeah.
You
With
know,
your high
Veliana,
wisdom, then yes.
Seluna has always favored the song dragons. Have you ever heard of them?
Have I ever heard of them?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of them. My father used to tell me some stories, and my mother did as well.
Do you know what they are most known for?
Since the DM said yes, I'm not sure.
Let's make it a rhetorical question, to which I shall give the answer.
Yes.
They are very known for taking human shape. Now I can't say I've heard the same of crystal dragons. Assuming it's like there-ish.
You would be out of range
Yeah.
of the other two.
She will look surprised, and you can see her being a little bit more on guard. I'm
But
not a dragon. I mean, a little bit. My mother is one. My father is a tiefling. So I'm not fully a dragon, and that's why I'm here.
That is still quite surprising. Normally such union creates a dragonborn.
My mother always called me a special case.
Well, it would explain why you were so upset when Silas started talking about killing crystal dragons.
They are what you expect.
Are you alright?
Except that I barely feel like I can stand.
As I said, residue of the shadow. Just need to take a moment to rest.
I didn't.
Just afternoon nap and you'll be fine.
I just don't understand why they were here.
Neither do I. It's still light out. And we're in the middle of Candlekeep. There's no crypt nearby. And that such as these, especially shadows, they wouldn't appear just out of nowhere.
And I feel that that is a good place to end today's session.